Hey everyone, so today I have a quick May favourites for you. Quick for two reasons. One, because I don't have tons of stuff, and two, I have been filming quite a few videos this morning and it is really hot under the studio lights. It's a very hot day anyway, so yeah, I don't want to melt and just be boiling for the rest of the day. So let's get right into it. I haven't done a favourites video for the longest time, but I thought I would revive them because sometimes I know you guys would say that some of the things were super useful and then you would try them and really like them. So yes, I am going to start doing them again. First up is kind of a rediscovery, and it's the Garnier, now how do you say this? Micellar water, micellar water? Multiple options. Kind of spell it phonetically for me in the comments if you know. But anyway, this stuff, you've probably seen it before. It's super popular. It kind of had a really big boom where everybody started using it and lots of different brands started bringing these out. But I kind of remember Garnier being the first drugstore one that was kind of popular. And this is really great, especially if you have oily skin. I find when I have like non-makeup days, on days when I'm not filming and stuff, through the day I can feel my skin getting like really greasy and gross because unfortunately I do have very oily skin, especially in the summer, and if I just get a cotton pad with some of this and just wipe it over, it really makes it feel fresh and clean, and I do love it. You can use it for removing makeup. I actually use wipes for removing makeup, which I never thought I would say because years ago I thought they were the worst things ever, but I found the really good ones from Superdrug, which are the micellar, however you say it, from the B range in Superdrug. Those are the wipes I use. They're amazing, but I don't like to just use those because I don't trust that your skin is clean. So I then go afterwards with a cotton pad and just wipe over with this, and I find that perfect for removing makeup. So yeah, that is definitely a favourite for this month. Next up is a body product, and it's the Soap & Glory Uptoned Girl. And this is for exactly what it says, making your skin feel toned and tighter. It's actually really good. It says on here firms, tones and conditions. And I find it brilliant. I can tell a difference. My skin generally just looks a little bit smoother, I would say, rather than toned. I do use quite a lot, so I go through a lot of this. I've got a lot of surface area to cover, and I use this on my legs, like from my knees upwards. I use it on my stomach, on my hips. That's obviously why I use so much, because I kind of just put it everywhere. Sometimes even on my arms to tackle the bingo wings. And the smell actually reminds me of Starburst candy. It smells like quite fruity, but anyway, this has been absolutely brilliant. So if you're looking for something like that, especially with summer right upon us, then I would highly recommend this. Next up is a hair product, and it's the Garnier Fructis Mega Full Thickening Lotion. Now, I'm sorry to say you can only really get this in the States. I picked this up when I was there earlier this month, and I think you can occasionally get it on Amazon, but not very often. It seems to just not be available. And I spray this basically I lift my hair in layers and spray it at the roots. I have very fine hair, especially since my hair has been falling out with my steroid treatment. It's gone even thinner, so this just really helps to boost the roots, and yeah, it is actually really, really good. It just kind of adds some texture and grip at the roots so that it's not so flat. Like I said, it is really hard to get, and actually when we were in Florida we went to Target twice and Walmart twice, and I could only get this one bottle of this, which I was really disappointed. They just never seem to have it, so maybe it's so popular that it's never in stock, I don't know, but yeah, this has been working out really well for me. Then I have a nail polish, and it's one of the Rimmel 60 Second Super Shine, and this is in the shade Lose Your Lingerie. Wow, that's inappropriate. And it's this shade which reminds me very much of the Disney Millennial Pink colour. If you know anything about Disney World, Millennial Pink has kind of been everywhere with merchandise and clothing and magic bands and goodness knows what else. And I'm wearing it now. Let me just see if I can get my nails a bit closer. So that's the kind of shade. It's just a really nice pale pink. When I first got it, I wasn't sure about how solid the colour was. I felt like it might be a bit too much, but it's kind of grown on me, and now I absolutely love this. so I've been using it all the time, especially kind of in the summer. And I hate doing French manicure on myself because it's just such a pain trying to do the white tips and everything. It's just not worth it for me. And a lot of the other polishes I've been using lately, if they don't dry quick enough, I just don't have time to sit there for hours on end waiting for nail polish to dry. So this 60-second one I find dries quite quickly, and it's really, really quick to put on as well, so that's really good. Next I have this foundation, and I have got a video coming out on Thursday all about this foundation. I do a get ready with me, which is the look I'm doing right now. I actually just filmed that video, which is going up on Thursday. And this foundation has just become available in the UK. You used to only be able to get it in the States and online, but you can now get it in Debenhams, and it's the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation. I really love this. I wasn't sure I was going to. You'll see more information in the video on Thursday if you watch that, because I wasn't sure it'd be full coverage enough, but I really like how this looks. Like I say, I'm wearing it today, and for the summer I think this is going to be such a favourite. So watch the video on Thursday to find out all the information about this. And on the note of the makeup look that I just did that I'm wearing right now, one of my other favourites is this Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know I am obsessed with these. I have so many of them now. This one is in the shade Berlin, and it's kind of a peachy coral colour. As you can see, it's still quite bold. Let me just get a bit closer. It's still quite a bold colour, but it's not super dark. I wear a lot of bright pinks and reds and really dark colours. This one is a little bit lighter, which for me is great for the summer when I just want something that is not too full on. I know this would be full on by some people's standards, but not by mine. But yeah, these are fantastic. They last such a long time, both in terms of staying power and in terms of how much you get in the tube, because you don't need that much. They're very, very pigmented. So yeah, these are incredible, and I continue to use them all the time, but at the moment this is kind of my go-to favourite shade. And finally, I have a book, and it is Very British Problems. This is the more Very British Problems. There's several of these books. I think there's maybe 3 or 4. There was a TV show about it. There's a Facebook group, and they also have these books. They're really good for me because I don't have a lot of time for reading books, to be honest. And these are just kind of little quotes. So I don't know how well you can see that, but it's literally, you know, just a couple of sentences, or in some cases just one sentence. They're just like really funny things to do with being British. I'm not sure how well it would translate if you're not British. I don't know, maybe it would still be funny, but it is hilarious because being British, everybody knows that we are just kind of super awkward people, and yeah, it basically is making fun of being British, and it is hilarious, and so much of it is really true. Let me just see if I can find a couple of things. Okay, so this is a classic. Anywhere is fine by me. Translation: it won't be my fault when lunch is inevitably disappointing. That is such a British thing. Here's another one. Worrying you've developed heat stroke because you've been outside in over 12-degree heat. I love reading these, and I can just pick it up, read a few pages if I have a quick minute, or if I'm having a bad day, I just kind of pick it up and have a bit of a laugh. So I will link these below. They're from Amazon, and they're actually really, really good value. They don't cost very much at all, or they didn't when I got them. So that is it for this May favourites video. I have a flashing battery as well as the boiling hot lights, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Victoria W Vlogs. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.